I'm with Chad, the voice of Hot Rod Magazine's Power Tour, and Chad's here for the Hot Rod Magazine Drag Week event, running the whole series. Chad, what can you tell me about Drag Week, and what are your stops on the whole event?
Well, I'll tell you, this started out as a brainchild of David Freiberger over at Hot Rod Magazine, and we've had a good time with it. This is the third year so far, and the idea was that we were going to take cars that arguably are street cars and race cars, make sure that they are streetable, licensed, registered, all that stuff, and legal in their home state, and take them to 5 drag strips in 5 states in 5 days. And the guys have to drive their car from track to track and then race it all day. And if you don't make the trip, you're done. You've got to turn a time slip in every day. And there's a variety of classes out here for everything from your Joe Blow street car that runs 14-second quarter miles to some of the big dogs that are running mid-7s, okay, and a street car that's going to go 1,500 miles this week. So pretty neat deal. This week, again, is the 3rd annual. It's an awesome event. We've had great weather so far. Today we're here at Union Grove Dragaway, which is an awesome old famous drag strip. We've already been to Cordova, Illinois. We're here at Union Grove. We've got 2 other stops before we end up back in Cordova, Illinois for the final day. This year it's a loop. It's going to be a neat deal. We've got some great scenery and some bitchin' cars.
Very cool. Sounds very exciting. I'm here at Great Lakes Dragaway for Hot Rod Magazine's Drag Week event. Great Lakes Dragaway is one of the stops along the way, and I'm standing here with Steve. Steve, tell me a little bit, first off, where you're from, and tell me what you're driving and your experience here on the Drag Week.
Well, this is our second Drag Week. Last year we didn't make it more than about 10 miles because we had a different setup on the car. But we're actually from around Pittsburgh, and I bracket race at Pittsburgh Raceway all the time. And the fellow that owns the car, his name's Dennis Terzic. He owns Pro Rides, who builds a lot of the custom street cars for Summit Magazine and that. And I'm driving the car for him. And we made it out here this year now. We've made it to the first stop, and we're qualified #1, so we're real excited about that. We've changed the combination on the motor. Last year we had a 1471 Roots on it. This year we've gone over to a Pro Charger setup, and it's producing 1,500 horsepower at the rear wheels. And so far we've got a 764 out of it, and the top speed we've gotten out of it's 182. So considering that yesterday we ran a 764 and then drove it 180 miles on the street, we're real happy about that. We're real happy about that.
From what I understand, the concept of Drag Week is basically for a drag vehicle to go drive their vehicle from drag strip to drag strip. And I see many of you are carting trailers and so forth. What are the specifics on this?
Well, Drag Week is basically patterned after the movie Two-Lane Blacktop. And basically what Two-Lane Blacktop was, anybody that's ever seen it, is just two guys, two loners that are traveling cross country, and they're living out of their trunk. And that's basically what this is all designed to do. You have to drive from track to track with no trailer, no support people behind you. Me and the guy that's coming with me, Gary, we are the only two, and whatever happens along the way, the only help we can get is from another competitor or from a local, which last night there was a local down in Rockford, Illinois, that helped us get from the mandatory checkpoint over to the motel. We decided to stay in Rockford last night because the rain was just too bad to try to drive the car. So one of the locals, helped us out there. So it's kind of like a real nice deal, and the other competitors, they're all trying to help each other, and it's real exciting. Like I said, now we've made the first day this year. We're in pretty good shape, and if we can make the whole week, it's going to be a real adventure. I'm
really curious, what kind of fuel are you running in this, and what's your gas mileage?
Believe it or not, that's pretty interesting too. When we're here at the racetrack, we run a C16 regular race fuel. Now at the end of the day, what we're going to do is we're going to leave here, we're going to stop at the local gas station, and we're going to fill up with anywhere from 89 to 93 regular gas, because the motor essentially is an 8.5 to 1 pump gas motor. It gets its power from the supercharger, and as long as we're not producing any boost, it doesn't need all that extra octane. And last night, the trip up here, the way we figured it, we averaged around 6 miles to the gallon, which for a 1,500 horsepower car, we're pretty happy with that too.
Well, good luck today, and good luck on your trip.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for talking.